Hello everybody, good day to you and welcome back to the channel. I'm glad you guys are here. I know, as always, I am super glad to be here. We are coming out today to an interesting vehicle for the channel. I don't often see these types of things. This is a 2009 Porsche Cayenne, I believe. It's a Cayenne model. I think it's all-wheel drive, air ride suspension. I believe it's got a 4.8 liter V8. Yeah, Cayenne with a turbo S. Customer states post-purchase inspection. Now, you guys know how I feel about inspections. The thing is I like to do pre-purchase inspections, not post-purchase inspections, because sometimes you can pay a premium and not know what you paid for. Anyway, they had stated, check for some leaks. They saw some drips in their driveway and something about like a slight vibration coming out of the rear while driving. So let's hop on in this unit and we're gonna take it out for a quick test drive, see how she runs and drives and performs and all that good stuff, and then we can try to recreate this vibration and then go from there. Now, I do need to go ahead and issue a disclaimer right now. I'm not a Porsche technician. I'm not very familiar with the alien technology that these things are built out of. So this is a learning curve for me. There's probably some things on this truck that I'm not capable of working on, and maybe a few things that I am, but we will figure out what we need to figure out as this inspection progresses. Not off to a good start. Where do I put the key? Key? There's no place for a key. What is this? I told you guys, this thing's alien technology. There it is. Found it. It's left-handed technology. Probably because these are usually right-hand drive for on the Autobahn. Starting the engine. What am I doing? It doesn't do anything. Is it a hybrid? What's this problem with Porsche? It doesn't start. I don't understand this. Okay, yeah, so I got the car started. It's got 157,271 miles on the odometer. At least we're getting somewhere, guys. So I got the engine started. What was the deal with that? Hang on. Shut it off. Was I going the wrong way? Left side. Maybe I wasn't turning the key enough. Yeah, anyway, well, it's a left-hand drive car, but I think these are predominantly right-hand drive configurations, so because they're built overseas. So I believe that the purpose of this thing being here is for when this is over here, it's where it should be, which is this location, but over there. I don't know. It's like I said, alien technology. Anyway, let's go out, see if we can't recreate this vibration. Then we'll bring it back in, rack it up, and we will conduct a post-purchase inspection. So stay tuned, because this is going to be a very good video. Okay, so we're in drive. Let's see if it moves. Does it move under its own power? Sure does. Here we go. We're off, guys. Driving the Porsche. Green light. All right, well, it's so far sounding pretty good. Runs well. I felt some vibe out back just now. It was under load a little bit. Interesting little car. It's kind of peppy. It feels heavy, but it seems to have the torque to sling the weight around. That made the little light there. Yeah, let's ride. Let's give it some speed. Yeah, it's definitely got a turbo on it. Thing's got some go-go to it. Hello, shop. See you later, shop. All right, so we're doing about 65. Let me get on the brakes right here. No one behind us. And not really feeling much in the way of vibration. I did feel something, felt like a low speed vibe, maybe something in the rear differential. Yeah, that was the primary kind of failure concern or whatever. There's oil leaks like I hear, and something about a vibration. Let's try another low speed acceleration event. See if I can't hear the rear end out of this thing. Yeah, not too bad. I don't think I felt like a tire vibration. And I didn't really have the speed to really check. Let me flip one more U-turn, and then we'll hit the bridge again, get a little bit of speed, just to rule out that there's a tire imbalance. And that works out well, because take a look here, the train is blocking the way, so there's really nowhere for us to go. So let's just do a U-turn right here. There we go. This is Florida, I can do that, don't worry folks. It's fine. That's common procedure for this road. If the train's there, just start doing circles. And I don't want to hear about traffic infractions. There's some folks right around the corner riding around right now in the front seat with infants in the car with no car seats or whatever. So believe me, I'm the lesser of all evils. So there will be no about it's illegal U-turn. Like I said, I can do that. Anyway, let's pick up some speed. 60 miles per hour. I can't really say I'm feeling a tire vibration. It might be worth checking the balance on these things. I do see some vibe in the steering wheel. You guys see that? Let's give it some brakes. It's smoothed out when we hit the brakes. Let's keep on going real quick. NASCAR around some city buses. Yeah, I did feel a little bit of vibration again back when we were at 50 miles per hour plus. There is a bit of vibe. Perhaps we can just have the wheel balance checked, and we'll kind of go from there. It looks like we're stopping up here at the train tracks. City bus is stopped for the Tropicana train. Slowing down. I think these are compressed natural gas vehicles. So that guy stopped. This guy didn't stop. We're not going to stop. How come one bus stopped and the other bus did not stop? That's not protocol. Stay in your lane, buddy. Okay, one more U-turn and we're going back to the shop. Flip. You know, I must say, the interior on this vehicle is really rather nice. Got this dark suede and actual leather chairs. The buttons in the dash look very ergonomic. It has a sunroof, also suede, headliners suede, tinted windows. This is a really nice car on the inside. It's a really good looking car on the outside too. SUV/truck. Yeah, let's go ahead and get back to the shop. We're gonna rack this unit up. I'll take a look down below for some oil leaks, and I'll inspect that rear end to see if it's got any indicators that it would be causing some kind of vibration. I think I'm feeling a tire vibration because I didn't feel it at lower speeds except for that first acceleration event, but that also could have been the road. So I'm a little reluctant to call that a vibration while accelerating, but we'll see. We'll see what's going on here. If it's not wheel balance, then we know it's something else, because I know I felt it, and I know it's not the brakes. So we're utilizing process of elimination here. So if it's not wheel balance, which I can check that with the balancer, and it's not brakes, which I just checked that because I felt it, that leads me to believe it's got to be something else. So then we can kind of look differently at the rear drivetrain of it. That is my thought process on the matter. Hey, look at this right here. We've got all kinds of suspension modes. Normal mode, comfort mode, sport mode, PDCC mode, don't know what that is, another sport mode. Interesting vehicle. Lots of fancy electronicals in this unit, that's what it is. Oh, by the way, real quick, how is the audio on this video? I had received a couple requests to turn off the noise canceling because it made all of the background noises sort of disappear, and it sort of made the vocals, like the voice audio, a little bit too profound. So I've turned off the noise canceling feature on the microphone. I'd like you guys to let me know how that sounds. Weigh in your opinions in the comment section down below, and do not forget to engage that like and subscribe button while you're down there. Shameless moment of self-promotion. All right, back at the shop. Let's go ahead and swing this unit on inside. We'll rack it up, take a look down below, take a look under the bonnet, and we'll make some evaluations from that point moving forward. See what we've got going on here. Dave's already in there with a Suburban. He's taking a look down below on that thing for some kind of a noise while driving at slow speed. Oh, it's got electronicals to let me know when I'm nearing a collision course with an object. That's that alien technology again from the Porsche. See how we're looking here. That's good. Good. I'll take that. Parking the auto. Powering down. And of course, the ever popular popping the hood. All right, let's take a gander down on the bonnet here and see what lurks below. Ooh, a catch can system. Is that factory Porsche, or is this aftermarket? Check this out. Yeah, what this does, these take the crankcase vapors, they run them through into this catch can, which is basically like a straw inside of that canister. And those vapors that are being carried by the air are supposed to condense inside of these canisters. And it looks like it's a two-stage type of deal. And then those vapors are vented back into the crankcase. That way we're not PCVing a bunch of oil into the intake stream. I believe that's what we've got going on here. That's a little interesting. Yeah, we got a direct injection 4.8 V8. That's a carbon creator for sure. Yeah, time and chain motor. Let's see, how's the oil looking in this unit? Yeah, a little dark. Okay. Ooh, it's hot in here. Carbon fiber engine covers. A little dual intake system here. I can't really see anything else because it's all covers. Little plastics everywhere. This looks like a very complicated valve cover because it appears to be part of the motor mount. Yep, alien technology. Okay, let's run it back up in the air and take a look down below because they had mentioned oil leaks. Black subscribe button. I've already set the rack when you guys weren't looking. Moving on up. All the way up, and on that lock that slipped the other day, scared the bejesus out of me. There we go. Okay, oil leak, looking for an oil leak. Let's see what we get. Well, start from the front. Let's see what we can see. So we have a ginormous oil cooler assembly. Yeah, see the heat exchanger right there. We've got a coolant hose going into it. Let's see that coolant hose. Has some coolant leaking out of it. Okay, that's where our oil filter resides. Now I do see a bit of a leak at that cap. That could be a result of someone not changing the O-ring that comes with the filter on that cap, or it's just leaking from higher up, like some of those lines back there. See those two feed lines coming in or going by? That could be, oh, those are transmission lines. Yeah, that's the transmission thermostat right there, I believe. Let's see, get some light up there. Yeah, I'm thinking this cooler has a leak. I can't really tell if this sway bar disconnect business, is that what this is? This thing right here is like a disconnect for the sway bar. Can't tell if this thing's got a leak. Yeah, it's got like a dynamic sway bar or anti-roll bar where I believe it can be hydraulically deactivated, or hydraulically it can be made stiffer. It's probably just for stiffening for different ride control types of qualities. Okay, so we for sure have some leaks here at this oil cooler business. I'm not surprised. The Mini Coopers and BMWs have similar oil coolers, and those things leak like a sieve. That belt's not looking too healthy. See all the cracks in that belt right there? That needs to be serviced. Let's see, back here, there's some more oil, but that might be just coming off that cooler. But I see some up here on the oil pan as well. But again, that could be blowing back from the cooler. Moving a little farther back, you see some petroleum saturation action going on around this transmission pan. So that's leaking a wee bit. Kind of a lot of bit. Yeah, it's rusting too, that's a little odd. Let's see what else we have here to take a gander at. The frame's leaking, there you go. Now that's just some rust preventative spray stuff. Let's see, moving on back, drive shaft, that looks good. Continuing to move on back. Here's our rear differential. This might be the area where that vibration was coming from. Let's take a look at the tires here. Make sure those aren't the culprit. So we've got some Toyo Proxies. These are ST, looks like ST2s in a 22-inch. Pretty decent looking tires. Yeah, Toyo's a good brand name, so I wouldn't shy away from a Toyo tire. Yeah, these are fairly newish. A little bit of edge wear going on. Very normal for this caliber and class of vehicle. You see that on the like the BMWs all the time. How about the fronts? Yeah, fronts are looking pretty good. Okay, so what we've got here mostly with this post-purchase inspection is a fairly expensive looking oil leak and a moderately expensive transmission pan leak. I don't see any rust on the pan, so we could probably just re-gasket that and put new fluid in it. I wonder if Amsoil makes fluid for a Porsche. Let's see, how's these brakes in there looking? It's not a proper brake inspection, by the way, but just trying to get through the inspection. Those pads look pretty decent, but there's a kind of a serious lip going on the edge of those rotors. Also very common on the European vehicles. They make these rotors out of a softer steel than some of the domestic stuff, so when the pads and the rotors are working together, you'll get pad wear and you'll get rotor wear. So that's not super uncommon, but I also wouldn't want to pad slap that because this little lip right here will encroach on the new pad and it'll make a bunch of squeaks and vibrations. It usually just noises, but I've seen them vibrate as well. And we can see an example of that happening right here. See how you got that lip? And then it's starting to wear away where the rust was already on the friction surface there. That is from a pad slap brake job, and we can tell because these rear pads back here are super brand new looking. See that? Okay. So it's had all the easy work kind of done to it. Let's let her down. I'm gonna bust out a scan tool. We're gonna go inside of the ECM. We're gonna check for hidden trouble codes and things of that nature. And we'll check for all the other systems on the vehicle that operate, because this is an inspection, so we have to make sure everything works on it. So I'm basically gonna also show you guys how to inspect a car that you're thinking about buying. Now I get it, you all don't have a lift, but it does help to be able to take a look down below. When I worked at the dealership, first thing we would do is pretty much act like a 6-year-old kid and you touch everything. So what we've established over there is that the doors lock, and you wanna know if the doors lock or if they don't lock, okay? So now they're locked, let's go ahead and unlock these units. Okay, that one works. That one works. That one works, good. Back around inside of the cabin, we're gonna check all of the internal functions and features. So we have to key this unit back on. Now, one thing that I don't like to touch, you gonna start or what? It's not gonna start. I don't know what I'm doing wrong with making this thing start. Unlock, I got out, key in, foot on the brake. I have to have my foot on the brake to get it to start. Okay. So anyway, windows down. So the driver's switch is running all the windows. This is good. Back to the sunroof. Like I was saying, I really do not like to operate sunroofs when performing an inspection, because if the sunroof has any kind of fault to it and someone managed to make it shut, then we run in the risk of exposing that, and next thing you know, you're on the hook for damaging the sunroof. But it seemed to function. Let's check the driver's window switch. That works. Okay. Let's check the passenger rear window switch. That works. Check the door handle. We have to check everything because we are doing a purchase inspection. That one worked. I can't reach behind me, so we're just going to get out and check that door from the outside. Make sure it opens, make sure it closes. Oh, there's a bad sign. Look at that. Here's what you don't want to find inside of your vehicle that you just purchased or you're thinking about purchasing. Fluids. That's going to tell you exactly where the problem is. You find power steering fluid, it's got a power steering leak. You find engine oil, it's got an engine oil leak, or it's consuming it. Same thing goes with transmission and other things of that nature. Anyway, that guy works. We're going to check the seat belt function. Latch each belt, make sure those function. This one's good. The center belt, see, look at here. That was a little locked up. Now it's free. Thought I found something. Okay, that guy works. Let's check the faraway seat belt. Get in there. Okay, that one works. We've got AC vents coming out. Let's see, there's some lights to take a look at up top. Okay, that one's good. That one's good. What's this right here? I don't know, a plug for something. Don't need to worry about that. Let's check the lift gate. The Porsche lift gate. Beep. Okay, lift gate goes up. Hit the button. Lift gate goes down. Good. Fuel door. It's making noises. So the cap seals because it was well, it was making noises. Okay, on the lighting, we got a marker, low beams, Porsche, low beam, marker. I see a light under the mirror, marker. Let's see, tag light's out. That tag light's working. We have tail lights on both sides. This is good. Let me try. We need to check the brake lights. But I'm all by myself, so I need you guys to help me. Here's what we'll do. Oh, wait, there, Dave's here. Never mind. Dave, will you push the brake pedal on this thing so we can see if the brake lights work? I was about to set you guys up and poke the thing by myself. Okay, high mount, off, on, off, on one more time. Okay, brake slurk. Let me have a right side signal, please. Okay, left side signal. Yep. Right side signal again. Signal. Left signal, please. There we go. Can I get a reverse? Let me get back up, sir. Backup lights are the white ones. Backing up. All right, you can put it in park. Okay. Thank you, sir. So lights are good. So basically this thing is passing all the boxes that end up getting checked. Let me throw the high beams on. No high beam. Must have been the wrong switch. Alien technology. Bear with me, folks. Bear with me here. There we go. Little blue lights on. That's for your high beams being on, not your headlights. People in the world at night seem to think that that blue headlight bulb means that your headlights are on. That's your high beams. That's for when there's no one in front of you. So if you're on a 2-lane road, don't be riding around with your high beams on and then wonder why people are flashing you. And the inboard lamps, those are the high beam lamps. Cool feature about this Porsche is it keeps the low beams on when the high beams are engaged. Usually these low beams will shut down during high beam operation. That's a interesting contrast when compared to a domestic vehicular module. Okay, so all that stuff's working, exterior stuff. Let's check the mirrors real quick. I want to run a function check on those. And squeeze myself in here. Okay, mirror check. Select left. A little gritty, but it's working. Up, down, left, right. Select right. That's right, left, up, down. Okay, that's all working. This button works. Let's fire up the seat heaters here. I don't know how these work. Do I just roll the knob and they turn on, or what? What do we do? We put them on 5. CD changer. See if the radio turns on. Auxiliary, tuner. Okay, that turns on. That's good. Temperature control works. Temperature control works here. Let's turn the fan speed up. Fan speed comes up. Let's turn the fan speed up on this side. Fan speed comes up. That's good. Parking brake. Alien technology. Where's the parking brake at? Nah, nah, nah. I don't know. Perhaps it's automatically engaged when parked. Yeah, I don't know how the parking brake functions. Of course, I didn't know how to start the car either. Anyway, I'm checking the seat. Seat moves back and forth. It reclines back and forth. That's good. Let's see. Oh yeah, seat belts. I've already done the driver's seat belt. Let's check passenger front seat belt. That one's good. Cup holder lid, that functions. The button for the center console, that functions. Good. Button for the glove box, that works. Okay. So far, everything appears to be functioning properly inside of this vehicle. Remember, I said you act like a 6-year-old, you touch everything. Is that a park assist alarm? P. Garage door openers, okay. All right, guys, well, I think that's basically going to cover everything we need to look at regarding all the switches and things that we can touch inside. Let me go fetch a scan tool we're going to plug into this unit, and I will see if I can take a look for any trouble codes. On occasion, you can have codes stored in a system, but there's going to be no warning indicator. Now, that may be because they are pending codes, like if they were recently cleared, or if they don't meet the criteria to ask for a warning indicator to be turned on. So we're just going to go ahead and check that right now, the handy dandy scanner, and see what we can come up with here. Okay, scan tool powering on. Beep. Now, I'm not going to check the memory presets on this because I don't know how they work. It's the lower piece of the seat. That's all functioning. Let's see about getting this thing hooked up. I hope I can find the plug. It might be on the passenger side. Nope, there it is. I found you. A little light on the end of that dongle really helps. All right, scanner's powering up. It's identified the vehicle, 2009 Porsche Cayenne Turbo/Turbo S, 4.8 liter V8. So let's see what this thing says it can see. We're gonna do a full system code scan. This is gonna take a little while, but it's gonna ping every module in the vehicle that this device is capable of communicating with. Oil pump activation below limit. That's a new one, 1539. Oil pump activation below limit. Let's go Googleize that real quick. 1539. I don't know these Porsche codes now. I'm used to working on stuff like this thing. 1539 oil pump. That sounds kind of scary. I don't know if I like that. Yeah, see, there's a code in there, but there's no check engine light. That's weird. Let's see. 1539, right? P15, 1539, can't type. 1539 Porsche, Porsche. 1539 camshaft. No, hang on. Did I get the right code? Cut. Yeah, 1539. That's the right one. Uncut. Uh-oh, that's a bad sign. I go into all data, and P1539 says DTC description not found. Symptom descriptor not found. Possible causes: engine oil pressure too high, oil thickening, soiled oil content, oil circuit faulty, engine oil pressure too low, so low oil. We could have that because I found oil in it. It's diluted, it's dirty, and something's up with the oil circuit. The oil pressure control valve is faulty, so it looks like it's got a variable displacement oil pump, or it has a faulty oil pump. Send it to the dealer because that's way outside of my wheelhouse. I am not familiar with said alien technology. So that is noted. We have some kind of engine oil pressure DTC that is set, and I'm not going to bother combing through the forums to find out any direction because there's nobody on the forums that's going to know about that either, because this is, in fact, alien technology. Okay, so we've got the found that 1539. There's a gateway module code, 1044 control module incorrectly coded. So someone put a control module in this and didn't program it right. Sure. The AC system has a code 0353. Feedback from the blower regulator is above the upper limit. Okay. Yeah, guys, this is why I don't work on these, because I am just not a Porsche factory certified technician, and I have received zero training on said systems. But I do have a couple things that are moderately alarming, one of which has to deal with engine oil pressure. So let's get my scan tool out of here. We can power this thing down, I suppose. Shutting down the system, climbing out. All right, guys, well, the only thing I can really do for this car that I'm capable of doing here at this shop is maybe throwing these tires on a balancer, and I can probably do the oil leak stuff on this thing. I know I can change that or reseal that engine oil cooler assembly. I can probably handle that transmission pan. I can balance the tires, obviously, but as far as that engine stuff with those DTCs, that is outside of my wheelhouse. So like I said, here is our post-purchase inspection. It might be a pre-purchase, but I think it's post-purchase. But I've got to send this guy back to the guy that brought it to us, the estimate, or the findings rather, and then kind of go from there. Let me know what you guys think about this Porsche and this situation in the comment section down below. I'm gonna go ahead and close this video out right now because I'm fairly certain I'm not doing any of these repairs today. Thank you guys for watching this video. Again, let me know what you think about this Porsche in the comment section down below. Would you buy one of these? Would you buy one of these without a purchase inspection? Or would you just kind of roll the dice and pick one up and then send it in to get looked at afterwards? Let me know in the comment section down below what you think about this whole scenario right here. As always, I'd like to thank you one more time for watching this video. And most importantly, before I go, I'd like to remind each and every one of you guys to not forget to have yourselves a fantastic day. See you guys later in a video. End of Porsche, end of post-purchase inspection, end of transmission.